Yo, what's going on, folks? It's me, Justin, and today I'm just going to bring a little update, okay? Not really teaching much, not really talking about anything except, hey, here's what I got going on. So, this is what we're going on in the old game, you know what I mean? Just AFK and some King Black Dragon. But with the calculators, right? Last time, Tuesday, talked about creating MVP calculators. It was all tipping calculators. And it's like, well, tipping's tipping. It's not like you're doing a whole lot of crazy funky shit. To calculate how much a tip is, it's total cost and then a percentage of that and add it to the total cost, and that's what you're going to be paying. Really, again, MVP creation. That way, if and when those start to get traffic, then I can create something a little bit more fleshed out, a little bit more in depth, more involved. For instance, if it was like a DoorDash tipping calculator, it's like, okay, like, yeah, there's the percentage, whatever, but it's also like you can factor in a few other things to modify that tip. You know what I'm saying? How's the weather? Is it during peak hours as far as dinner time, or is it like 9 o'clock at night, or 3 in the afternoon? Those things can they could all have an impact on what your tip is. So creating MVP calculators. This week or earlier today, I've been playing the game, since yesterday was when I started being able to AFK, killing shit. So now I can get back to create calculators. So this week or today, it's we're looking at creating a bunch of like royalty calculators for music streaming services. So Spotify, Apple. Let's see, I got a list somewhere. Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Facebook, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, said Tidal, all the different YouTube ads, shorts, creator, all different ways that somebody can make money with royalties. And the cool thing about this, same thing with the tipping calculators, is typically it's about the same. The only change between the calculators is what the actual royalty rate is per stream. And that's very easy to find. It's just a matter of swapping out that number for the number that's already in the previously created calculator. Throw a couple. There's a little bit more. It's a little bit more in depth than just stream times multiplier, because I also have the location, because location impacts what the royalty is. A stream in Europe is gonna make more money than a stream in Africa. And there are also much more in-depth calculators where it's like the stream in Switzerland, or I don't know, Tunisia, or whatever you pronounce that country. And those all have kind of their typical average stream payment. And then also I have my, in my calculated spot, it's multiplied by 0.85 and multiplied by 1.15 for like, hey, it's going to be somewhere in between here. It's not like you're not going to get, after 1,000 streams, you're going to get $3. It's like, no, you might get $2.85 or $2.50 to $3.50, somewhere around there. So have that cooked up. I've already created two. I created the the Spotify one. I've created the Apple Music one, and I'm just going down the list as far as DistroKid. That's what I have. I have some music online floating around there, and that's what I use. So I'm just going to go down the line of saying, okay, there's this platform. How much is a royalty rate for that platform? Okay, cool. We will create a calculator for that, because I figure, again, some of it's based off keyword data. Of course, Spotify is the big dog. But otherwise, it's just like, well, if somebody's searching for Spotify, they're probably looking for Tidal. And they're probably looking for all these other platforms to figure out how much they could possibly make from having their music on there. And so that's that. Right now, monetizing those pages is just like the referral link for DistroKid, which is like, it's like a $10 pay per lead type thing. So not the best, but whatever. Eventually, as much as I dislike display ads, I do want display ads on the site, because that'll, once I get display ads on it, then I will probably hire somebody to start like that knows social media. Not like, oh, we're just going to blast fucking the Twitter account with tweets about, here's the link back to the site. It's like, no, like I want you to be in there all day for, 2 hours a day and just responding to people. Do a search for people that are looking to calculate something and tell them we'll create it for them. And then once we create it for them, share it with them again so then they can go to it. And hopefully then become, tertiary ambassadors for the site. Like, oh, Lou, these guys are fucking awesome. Also just like doing like, sharing some of the pages on Reddit. Hey, I found this. Check this out. But also not just sharing stuff from the site. Also like just posting regular. Like just go I want you to be a professional Reddit user, and then 20 times a day, I want you to make 100 posts, and every 10 posts have some kind of link back to this site, or every 10 to 20. So it's a little bit more natural. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a complete spam fest. It's like, hey, let's actually make this good. Let's get people to actually be interested in what we have to offer and all this kind of shit. So yeah, that's what we got going on. I'm trying to think if there's any other crazy, funky, cool shit going on. Nope, just killing this dragon.